Hey, what's going on, G-Ballers? I have a buffet of new blades here to share with you, coming in from a wide range of different companies. If this is your first time stopping by, welcome to G-Ball Vision. Drop a comment below. Let me know what your carry is for today. Kicking us off, we have a newer one coming in from Kizer. This is called the Dodo. I'm not even going to attempt to say the designer's name. I'll pop it up on the screen because I would certainly butcher it. This is going to come in a couple of different flavors, between $70 and $75. We are going to be looking at 6.6 inches overall with 2.2 inches of Nitro V. This one has a PVD coating. We have that Hawksbill blade. Absolutely love Hawksbills. And we are looking at a G10 handle. They also did these in Richlite. They're calling this PC. Not exactly sure what that stands for, but it does have a cool pattern milled into it. We do have steel construction with a steel backspacer and ring incorporated. We do have a standard liner lock here with great access. And then we have a fuller cutout combo along with a rear flipper, good jimping on that flipper, jimping up the spine of the blade. This knife is very comfortable in hand. Very comfortable, surprisingly comfortable actually. And this is cool. It strays away from what we typically see from Kizer. The Kizer Dodo, very cool. Next, we have one coming in from Flissa, and it's been a little while since I've had anything from them to check out. This knife right here is going to come in around the $19 price point. They put out a good quality budget knife. We're going to be looking at D2 steel here, about 3¼ inches. We do have a flipper tab for the deployment, and we have textured G10 here. This is more of a budget knife. We do have tip down carry, right hand only, a little lanyard hole here on the butt end, steel construction with a G10 backspacer. This would be a good knife to kind of put in the glove box, put in the toolbox, something like that. Maybe a knife to get someone into knives, right? If you don't want to spend a lot of money on a knife, this would be a good option. You know, there are a million knives that are under $25, and 999,000 of them are all garbage. So you do have some good stuff under like the $20-$25 price point, and Flissa is going to be one of those companies that just give you a solid construction. You pick this up and it feels good in the hand. It has a little bit of heft to it. We have good access to the liner there, very easy to disengage. D2 is going to be a fine steel, especially at $19. It is going to be hard to sneeze at this knife right here, just given the materials and the price point. Next, we have one coming in from Trivisa. This is called the Leo, and you want to talk about a company that really brings a value to the knife world. Trivisa is one of them companies. This is a little bit out there as far as knife design goes, but a lot of people really like this as well. This is going to come in around $62. I do have a discount code for their website. We are looking at a PVD coated K110 blade. We have a cutout and a rear flipper for the deployment. The flipper is done well. It's got a good height to it. You can get a ton of leverage on it. The jimping is done very well, nice and grippy. Detent is nice and strong, and you can use that cutout on both sides. So lots of different deployments. And then we are looking at a G10 on G10 handle with a G10 backspacer. We do have steel construction and milling for weight relief. Good access there to that liner. And then we are looking at a nice deep carry clip that is recessed. The screws are not, but there's plenty of clearance in there to get this in and out of the pocket. We are looking at 3¾ inches of blade. So this is a very good size in my opinion. I like this size right here, a little bit over 8 inches. Fantastic action, great detent. Trivisa always brings a solid knife to the table. Next, we have one coming in from Shieldon. This is called the Transhoden, and I'm really surprised with this knife. It's going to come in right now at $50. They retail for $60. We have 3.7 inches of a 67-layer VG10 Damascus steel. Beautiful aesthetic, great looking blade shape. We have a fuller and a rear flipper for the deployment. The detent is nice and snappy with that flipper and that fuller. And let's see if I could reverse flick it yet. Yep, you can. And we are looking at a contoured G-Mascus handle here with steel liners and 2 standoffs, a nice deep carry clip. That is going to be right-hand carry only. We have great access there to the liner and a very interesting pivot collar there. This is a really cool knife at $50 to get a G-Mascus contoured handle with a VG10 Damascus blade at this size. That is a fantastic price point from Shieldon. This is going to go into my pocket after the video. Next, we have one coming in from AM8 Knives. This is called the MK2, and it is going to be a new tactical knife for them. These are going to come in right around the $60 price point. We are looking at 3 inches of a PVD-coated 14C28N blade. We do have a cutout there for deployment along with a crossbar lock. We have frag textured aluminum handles with a steel construction and backspacer and included ring here. And then we are looking at a milled titanium pocket clip, which is a really nice touch at this price point. Migron and AM8 always provide a tremendous value when it comes to their knives. This is an interesting design, not going to be for everyone. We actually have a couple of tactical knives here. This is really cool. We'll have to dive into this one a little bit more here in a future video, but that is the MK2 from AM8 Knives. Next, we have an interesting one coming in from CJRB. This is the Ananasi. These are going to come in right around $35. We are looking at RPM 9 with a PVD coating on that Hawksbill blade, cut out for the deployment, and we do have textured G10 handles with steel construction, and our included carabiner is also going to be made out of steel. This is a standard liner lock with good access to that liner, very easy to disengage. This is basically a backup to your backup, a knife you can kind of hang on a backpack or sling bag, something of that nature. Basically, in an emergency or if you have nothing else, this would be a good knife here to at least have something that can do some cutting. Next, we have one coming in from Shoesies. This is the HAN 309. This might be the best deal on the table today. These are going to come in under $30. We are looking at a drop point blade with a satin finish coming in D2 steel. We have a nice sharpening choil here, a double set of jimping on the spine, as well as a rear flipper tab for the deployment that also has a nice set of jimping, a nice detent, and very smooth closing action. We have black micarta for the handle material and backspacer. We do have an included lanyard hole there for the lanyard fans, a deep carry wire pocket clip that is right hand only. We do have great access to the liner with a chamfer. This would make a great secondary knife as well as a nice business gentleman CEO type of knife. Didn't take this one out of the box yet. I wanted to unbox this one with you guys. This is a new Kershaw here that was just recently released, I believe. This is the new Barricade. It's going to be out of their budget line from their Chinese factory. It's going to range between $30 and $45 depending on the version. This one here is going to come in right at $44, and this is the rescue style knife here. We are going to be looking at a dual thumb stud and rear flipper setup for our deployment. We have this really nice PVD coated blade. This is going to have a partial serration to it. We do have a standard liner lock here, very easy to get to and disengage. G10 handles over top of steel construction. We have a seat belt cutter here, as well as a glass breaker here on the butt end. It is going to be tip down carry with a very minimal pocket clip. It is going to be assisted. That way you can get a good reassurance if you need to deploy this knife in an emergency. As far as the steel choice goes, I believe they are using 8CR on, 8CR 13 MOV for the blade steel. So nothing crazy in regards to the steel, but 8CR is a quality steel for this price point, and Kershaw does a good job with it. This knife is very comfortable. I just wanted to get this one on the channel. I told Kershaw I really wanted to scope this one out because I like this type of stuff. These are the type of knives that I first these are the type of knives that I first handled as a knife lover, right? Back in the day, it was about tactical knives and knives like this right here. It just kind of brings me back to my roots a little bit as far as some of the first knives I ever handled. That is the Kershaw Barricade with the partial serrations. You'll have to let me know down in the comments, what was your favorite knife from today's video? I always look forward to hearing from you. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. Greatly appreciate it. And if you want to continue to see dope knife and EDC content, make sure you're subscribed. I'll pop up a couple of new videos on your screen. Go check one of them out. Have yourself an awesome day. I will catch you on the next one.